We earlier spoke with Indian Army veteran and director Gyan Chakra think tank Major General Neeraj Bali to get his insights on Pakistan giving safe haven to terror groups and India's retaliatory precision strikes against Pakistan. Here's a snippet of that conversation.
We can never assume that any deterrence is going to be enough when you're dealing with an enemy which doesn't believe in rational behavior, as was on display even last evening after the ceasefire violation came into place. But it is for us to do clear and unmistakable messaging. And I think today's comprehensive briefing did exactly that, where it was clearly laid out that if any further acts of violence will be met with a response, which will have consequences. In fact, General Ghai used the words, the response will be fierce and punitive. So I think we have very clearly laid out the new norms of interaction between the two countries. There has been far too many terrorist attacks on our country, and which we have sometimes retaliated against and sometimes we haven't. But now we have laid down a clear red line that should there be another terrorist attack, another violation of that kind, it is going to be considered an act of war. So I think this is a big departure from what we have done all these years.
We also spoke with Defence and Strategic Affairs expert, retired Lieutenant General Sanjay Kulkarni, on India talking tough to Pakistan on the ceasefire breach. Listen to this.
Musharraf has claimed it and he stated openly that Pakistan has been training, and that may be to be a co-partner with the United States of America. He himself said that, well, they have mercenaries, they have trained Taliban, and that they have even trained Mujahideens. So all these, he says, after the Soviet Union were pushed back by the Americans, and there were more than thousands and thousands and thousands of them, he said, what do we do with them? Imran Khan has admitted that there are over 20,000 and much more of these terrorists in Pakistan. So I think the only way that Pakistan alone can rein these terrorists, because Pakistan is the one which is, the perpetrators of all of it. And hence, Pakistan Army, the very fact that the Secretary of State, Rubio, had to speak to Munir was indicative that the only control is with the Pakistan Chief of the Army Staff. There is no doubt about that. And also, after the terrorists were killed, the fact that each one of them were wrapped in the national flag of Pakistan, given almost a state funeral, is indicative the hand-in-glove policy of the terrorists and the Pakistan Army. In fact, they are not, the whole lot of them are terrorists. And all these, whether we call them Lashkar-e-Taiba, Hizbul Mujahideen, Jaish-e-Mohammed, the Resistance Front, Kashmir Tigers, and none but the fronts of the Pakistan Army. And Pakistan, otherwise why else would generals and everyone stand in for funeral? Why else would Masood Azhar say, yeah, I wish I had died along with my family?